Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Virgo. Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We will be doing your money and career reading for the time frame of July the 14th to August the 8th of 2025. Yeah. Virgo, just letting you know that in order to see the extended reading for the money and career reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus tier member on my Patreon page. There's also the key membership on my Patreon page, which allows you to also see the general card readings. But for the money and career and also the upcoming love readings and a few more things I want to introduce, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus tier member. So yeah, those are just certain efforts to help further develop the channel. And speaking developing of the channel, regarding my YouTube page, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments, especially subscribing, because once my YouTube page gets to 1,000 subscribers or more, I'll be able to open up a membership page. And that way I can offer the same things I do on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. So yeah, really trying to get certain things underway. I'm still dealing with certain technological difficulties, but I was able to fix it just a little bit, so my readings can now go a little bit past 30 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. But without further to-do, let's get into your money and career reading for Virgo for the time frame of July the 14th to August the 8th of 2025. Okay, excellent. 10 of Pentacles. So Virgo, wow, I just got a certain wave of relief and rest, interestingly enough. It seems that you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is awesome. So it seems like there is a firm and secure financial stability and foundation that is recently or is about to be established in your life. So some of you've finally gained that job prospect or that career path that's really supporting you, really encouraging you, really motivating you with what it has to offer. It's hitting all of the boxes that you really needed and required in your life. Some of you, this is an investment that's finally come to a point where it really offers you a lot of opportunity, a lot of options to move in certain circles in your life or to further advance your standing in a very prominent and sustainable way. This is setting up something not only just for you in your immediate understanding of life right now, but it's giving you the go-ahead to further establish long-term goals, whether that's in investments, real estate, business collaborations, whether that's setting up something for your loved ones or your very close individuals, such as friends or family or whatever have you, being able to support certain structures that even more so will still be there and be able to flourish and help those who are very near and dear to you as time goes on. It is a grand establishment of abundance that's finally manifested in your life. And I'm sensing this is a time to further nurture this progression, this pathway. Some of you, this is very nearing, some of you is very nearing an aspect of retirement of sorts. So certain things have finally been basically concluded whereby you're comfortable now, and certain things are just going to be taken care of. You have no more worries on those respects. But for many of you, this is finally being in that circumstance that now you really do feel you can further build on a very prominent and secure foundation. Wow, that is awesome. Further clarification, yes. And we have the Two of Swords. For some of you, when it comes to how you're going to use this abundance, how you're going to organize things, and the structures that you should go and put in place because of this established manifestation in your life of abundance. One aspect of your thinking is it doesn't have to be logical. You need to really sometimes use your intuition, which you believe is best. And when I'm saying best, it's like long term. Okay, so with the Two of Swords, sometimes it's like you're going against the logical answer sometimes that some people might whisper in your ear, or even that you might even fight in your head with a logical aspect of certain things. And that could play its place in certain things, maybe even in some immediate things, but you're being asked to really listen to your intuition while you make these decisions, because I said your intuition is also helping you set up actions or more of the unforeseen to be ready for certain things, or to be able to provide for certain things in the long term. Even if certain evidence with the Two of Swords hasn't necessarily shown something, your intuition is trying to tell you, hey, X, Y, and Z may be happening 5 years down the line, or what if this happens down the line? Make sure you put finances and facilities in these particular areas. Make sure that you understand it's that type of energy, okay? And that's your advice on how to further nurture this developing abundance that's in your life. Further clarification, yeah, the King of Swords. There it is with that intellectual energy. The King of Swords is speaking about those strategies. So if anything, the Two of Swords is, yeah, you're touching a little bit on that intellectual prowess, but more so giving way or listening to that intuitive prowess as well. Okay, so once you have those two thought processes going when it comes to this new, perhaps for some of you, new business, you're finally moving forward in your business and it's flourishing, or this new engagement, this collaboration, or this promotion in this entity that you may be working for, or whatever the situation is for you, you're thinking about the immediate and the long term. Your intuition is trying to tell you that, okay? And then you have the King of Swords that comes out, which is setting the strategy and the structure to support all of those things. Okay, you're not denying, and you're being advised not to deny your intuition along with your intelligence. Okay, with the practicals. Okay, in the interim and the long term. Okay, but the King of Swords is the one that delegates those actions in his kingdom to make sure that it's in an engine that is efficient, that is accountable. Okay, he doesn't have to worry. He delegates, and it is done. It's going to be moving according to the grand plan, the grand design that he has in place, and it frees him up to deal with even more lofty ambitions as he continues to afford and uplift and advance his kingdom. Do you see that? And that's the advice that you're being asked to take on this abundant growth and development of your life. Okay, let's see further insight onto that. And we have, yeah, thoughts. There we go. There's a lot of thinking to be done, Virgo, in the establishment of this wonderful forward growth of abundant momentum in your life. Take your time, plan ahead, make sure you have a clear vision and the understanding. You're taking into account the intellectual aspect of your decisions, the immediate as well as the long term, and the long term touches on those intuitive understandings. Okay, because sometimes we can't necessarily sometimes it's almost illogical to a certain extent to plan towards things that haven't happened yet or haven't necessarily seen certain aspects to support the possibility of certain things yet, even though you could possibly plan towards certain things. But within that, you still have to use your intuition to help guide you to be in the best prepared understandings, okay, for those possibilities. You know what I mean? So let's continue on. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Wow. This is a lot of abundance that you are responsible over. For some of you, you could also be in a very prominent aspect of finance. You could be responsible for your business as well as other people's financial affairs, which is coming through. Okay, but this is someone who is now very secure. It's like he's making passive income. He could go to sleep. He's making money. Okay, and I sense this in no short measure from the plannings on this level right here towards what you're involved in right now. Okay, and of course this is spilling out into the time ahead, the grand design. Okay, but the King of Pentacles is someone who is very secure in his wealth management. He's secure in his kingdom. His kingdom is making money for him. His businesses is making money for him. He has a very strong, confident name out there. When people hear him, they are very secure in being represented or being in the light of his reputation. Okay, this is great partnerships that you have all over the place. This is great savings, great investments. Your kingdom is flourishing. You're lacking for nothing. Okay, and you just have a level of freedom to come and go as you are, to be involved in more projects if you want, to go on vacations if you want, no problem. There's literally no stress in those particular aspects of especially the practicalities in your social life. Okay. If you're moving forward in the business, you have a great plan of action. It is going to be flourishing. You don't have to worry about certain things. It's going to give the fruit that your labor from the past has already secured. Okay, so there's a lot of success and a lot of abundance. And a lot of responsibility I'm sensing, but a very comfortable responsibility whereby it's not like you have to work hard to attain this growth in abundance. You've already done a lot of that in the past already, and now you're moving into that abundant lifestyle. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, literally, I just finished saying that. 10 of Swords. You've already concluded, some of you have recently finished or you're about to finish a process whereby you have to deal with varying people who some may be on your side, some may not. Some things could have been arduous and like a drudgery. Some things could have been a bit from your own kind of, being a bit negative to yourself in certain respects and trying to overcome your own negative thoughts and your own doubts and worries in certain respects. But a lot of it could be also dealing with certain systems I sense that are out of your control. Maybe it's business policies or even environmental circumstances or governmental circumstances that were playing against you, or varying people who are just not as cooperative as they can be, or even family matters who may have not treated you as well or supported you as well. You'll know where it fits. Or maybe even certain failures, or just those hard drudgeries, those negative things that said you'll never get there, or whatever, and the lies and some of the deceits and the hurts. Yeah, that's done with. That's done with. Okay, You're moving forward to the sun. You're moving forward to this grander, more luxurious design. And that's what I said. You don't have to, with the King of Pentacles, you don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to go through the labors and intensities anymore because you've already built that kingdom. You've got that abundance. You've got that opportunities to move forward in this grand new design, this new chapter of abundant success, of a great foundation, and you can build on it, and you don't have to worry about the drudgeries that you've overcome to get here. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the High Priestess, my gosh, this is so awesome. Again, we're hit with that intuitive nature. It seems that the universe wants you not just to use your logic, because you've used a lot of structure, a lot of black and white vibes of stuff like pros and cons, like numbers, you know, and sometimes you can get so deep entrenched in that you forget your intuitive nature. That's another side of making decisions. It's like that gut feeling, you know what I mean? And to deal with more prominent aspects of hearing, with this wealth and security and this abundance and the upper developed social light that you're going into and other things like that lifestyle, it will require a prominent seat of your intuition along with your common sense, okay? Along with your certain aspects of business acumen, okay? You will see the truth of the matter of things. Things are going to be very clear to you, and your intuition is going to be very high as you continue to manage and plan with this growth and development that's happening in your business, or in your uplifted social standing, or in your family financial structure, or in this abundant collaboration, partnership, whatever the situation is for you. You're going to require to bring forth your intuition even more to the forefront, to assist you in making varying decisions, to further fortify what's developing in your life. Okay, that is the major advice that's coming through right there for you, Virgo. Let's see the insight into this line here, and we have expectation. There's a lot of expectancy, not just from you to yourself, but other people that you may be involved in. And one of the crucial aspects to help these expectations come into the best possibility is for you to consider your intuition. Do not ignore that whisper in your ear. Do not ignore that gut feeling. Don't just rely on the numbers. Really consider how your heart is resonating with certain things to help your decision making, to help evolve you, I'm hearing, into the next process that you should have for an elevated growth and luxury and certain other things like that, abundance in your life. For every level requires an evolution of mindset, okay? And you're being asked to bring more of your intuition into those practicalities, okay? It's also a level of trusting yourself even further, and not just numbers. Okay, let's see what else is happening. And we have Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm sensing this is a somewhat of a warning with the Five of Pentacles, whereby you do need to exercise your intuition, because later on, it may not be per se in this reading, but it could be building upon that, is what I'm hearing, whereby because you're going into this abundance dynamics in your life, there are going to be more eyes on you. That's in friendships, relationships, family, business associates, whatever situation is. And you're going to have to be able to decipher who is really a part of your growth and development, for everybody to fare equally and move forward within reason, and some of them who may be just trying to take advantage of you, and before you know it, they may hinder you in some way, whether it be from intentional or unintentional, is what I'm hearing. So you have to know how to decipher between the two, okay? And your intuition will help you make this decision. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, listen. The moon energy, it's not going to be clear, okay? It'll be clear as steps are taken, at each step as you move forward. But you want to listen to those steps while things continue to be illuminated when you're dealing with your business dealings, those collaborations, the projects that you may be involved in, but the step by step, the responsibilities that are taken, the investments that need to be discussed, the family dynamics, perhaps for some of you, or friendships. You need to really decipher who is genuine, who really needs assistance, who really is probably abusing a situation, or who needs further help in certain respects, just to give them more of assistance so they can stand further on their own, whatever the situation, and how to go about that. Okay, it's not going to be entirely clear, like right in your face. Okay, things become clear as with the moon energy as you keep stepping forward, but the universe is trying to give you a advanced notice that things can be clear much faster. You can make more better certain judgments in this new uplifted grounds that you're going on, if you allow your intuition to further have a more prominent seat at your consideration table. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, look at that. The strength card. With some people, you can be gentle. It's quite fine. But some people, you're going to bring out the lion. It's called tough love on certain respects. And you have to protect yourself as well. Because for some of you, you are the provider. You are the foundation for other people. You have to be secure. Without you, things fall apart. Okay? On certain respects. Okay? You have to know when to be strong. Okay? And when to be soft-hearted. Okay, your intuition will help guide you. Okay, Virgo. The universe is really trying to bring that home to you on that understanding. Let's see what your insight is here, and we have see, false person, Virgo. I don't know how much times the universe needs to say this. False person. It may be more than one. You never know. It may be a development or so. I sense it's in a process. As you move forward in this uplifted scape of your life, and I sense this is not just facilitated with the time frame of the reading. Okay, I sense over here on this line, this is more so in the vibe of the time frame of the reading. So this is more so taking place in the time frame of the reading right here. So this right here feels like the latter part of the time frame of the reading, but it's spilling out into more of August, I'm hearing, and these parts over here, even including some parts of this, goes into the progress of your future, of what's happening. Okay, there will be some false people, and your intuition is going to help you see through this. Okay, Virgo. So I really do feel this strongly. Please consider the advice that's being given. And we have here, 3 of Swords. See what I mean? Look at this. You don't want, it could be a relationship of some sort later down or something like that. It could be a friend or supposed friend. It could be a business associate. It could be a family member, something, that may hurt your heart because you thought one way or you trusted one way, or you looked at certain evidence and it was clear in certain respects, but even though you looked at certain evidence, you had this gut feeling that maybe you need to ask a different question or look into a different area or watch that person a bit more closely or really consider your engagement on your responsibilities in this matter or consider the signatures that are signed on something or something like that. I don't sense it's like necessarily something catastrophic, but it's something that's not comfortable that you can avoid. Okay, so it's a little bit down the line, but the universe wants you to exercise. I sense that an exercise in your intuition so that you can be more evolved, your vibrations even higher into this new lifestyle whereby you can recognize things more readily. Okay, to exercise your intuition to get it stronger, to really see these things before it happens. Okay, further clarification for the 3 of Swords, and we have the 2 of Wands. So you can see each path clearly is what's coming through. Okay? Certain paths, you don't want the rugged backtrack path. You want the expansion path with the world energy right there. Okay? You want to continue moving forward and you don't need certain things to hold you back. Okay? Further clarification. Thank you, universe. See? The Star card. If you allow your intuition to take place, you will get this expansion that you want. You will get this wish fulfillment that you want. The star card is this rejuvenative energy, total transformation, making dreams a reality. Okay. This will the star card is absolute healing energy as well. Okay, so use your intuition to help you avoid whatever this is, as we spoke about it. Okay, so that you can pick the better path. It could be in a critical decision towards a hope and a dream. Okay, and if you listen to your intuition, you will have that dream. It will become manifest to go to the next level of your business developments, of your career developments, or your investment developments, whatever the situation is for you. Okay? I sense the universe is seeing certain things down the line and is really trying to give you a heads up on it, basically. Further insight onto this, and we have, house. Look at that. For some of you, it could be a relocation in business. It could be buying a house or even involving yourself in real estate, a bigger investment of some sort. Okay, if you're planning towards certain grand changes and upscaling in your life, maybe in those areas you need to exercise your intuition a little bit further, so that this plan, this negotiations, this project, perhaps big project, is not hindered by anything. Okay. Some of you are definitely going to be transitioning into a new country or a new office of sorts, or a new establishment, whatever situation, expanding your business in a grander design, maybe moving into new facilities, whatever the situation is, later on down the line. And it's around these areas where you need to further increase your intuition. Okay? It could be even dealing with someone who may not even be on your team, but involved in an outsourced understanding or something like that regarding a price of something, or whatever have you, of a house. And they're telling you one price and they're not being truthful. Maybe it's actually cheaper. And you don't want to get into certain things. You don't want to give more than what is fair, So it just be aware in that area. Okay, so Virgo, this is where we are going to, whoa. Okay. So this is a bonus card that's came through, and I sense it's prominent. I don't sense it's an accident. So this is coming through, and I'm going to read it in the extended. I'm going to put it right here and see what that is. But we're going into extended now. But for you to see the extended, of course, the extended will have the clarifiers. It will have the insights over here, okay? And it will have the angel message for each pillar, okay? But in order for you to see that, I do hope that you consider becoming a Lotus Tarot member on my Patreon page. That would be like the best way to see it, and also help develop the growth of the channel. When on my YouTube channel, please subscribe, please comment, please like. I would love to hear if the reading has helped you, and I do hope to see you over to my Patreon page. Otherwise, I wish you well. I hope you heed the advice that's given already, and stay great. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.